Hey, it's me again. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Today's Saturday, which means another video, and today we're going to be talking about the mice and cross. So let's transition here to the mice card. And the mice, as we've been talking about, all negative cards, is another negative card, and it suggests stressful situations and worry that just gnaw away at things slowly and constantly. This card brings that feeling of uneasiness, the feeling of restlessness, agitation, apprehension. It's the card of erosion and degradation. Just think of the mice. The mice are dirty. They erode things. They eat things away. Sometimes the mice indicates a disease, or it could be a simple bout of fatigue. Other times it could be a sign of something that's lost or stolen. The mice they're small problems that, if not dealt with early on, they'll grow into big problems and complications. The mice is also a card of hoarding. On the bright side, when positive cards follow the mice, and remember, it depends on the context, this card could signify excitement, eagerness, and anticipation. Some of the keywords for the mice are nuisance, complications, things that are annoying, problems. It could be loss or theft, waste, decay. This could also indicate illness. When the card of the mice comes up, the advice would be that the mice warns us to the possibility of things going wrong. Similar to the fox, things going wrong. Something is being lost or stolen, or someone who isn't trustworthy. We need to take care of the issue before it gets worse, so that we can save ourselves bigger problems down the line. The main piece of advice for the mice is don't procrastinate. Okay, take care of the issues before they get worse. So now let's pair the cards to see how the mice modifies its card. Okay, let's see what the mice card has to say in a spread. So here's the mice itself, and we'll pair it off with the bouquet. This could be a lost gift. It could be an unpleasant surprise. It could even be a robbery. Then we look at fish and mice. Okay. This could be lost money. It could be stolen, not necessarily lost. It's a stressful financial situation. It could also indicate fraud. Watch your money. Okay. Now, let's look at the garden with the mice. This could be a stressful event, an event that's stressful. This could be a group that's draining. You're hanging out with a crowd of people that they're just draining. Okay? And it could even be a warning of pickpocketing. You're in a large crowd and the theft, okay? Now let's pair it with the stars. Okay, this could be that you're finding a missing item. Okay? And then we have the key and the mice. This could be an opportunity that's stolen, a stolen opportunity. It could be that, maybe someone at your job took credit for something that you did. Okay? Remember to match up the keywords to get your concept for the two readings. If you get stuck, just try to see how the cards combine so that you could come up with a concept. Okay, now let's look at the cross. The cross here is associated with pain, burdens, our so-called cross to bear. It tends to show up at a time of crisis or distress, or when we're going through a tough time and experiencing its heaviness. Okay? The cross is also a card of spirituality and can indicate that affairs are in the hands of a higher power. This card also has to do with karma. Okay, this is a very spiritual card. On one hand, it's a burdensome card, and on the other, it's a very spiritual card. Okay, some of the keywords for this card are spirituality, guidance, mystery. This is a cross to bear. It could indicate duty, burdens, tests, important decisions, and as I said, karma. Now, while the cross is, it is a very heavy card, remember that context to the question will determine the degree of severity. If your question is merely, how will my day go, and the cross appears, well, it could just mean that there will be a small hassle, okay? It's not a burden or suffering. You have to take context into consideration always, okay? I can't stress that enough. Context is key to a good reading, okay? The cards are not at their full force all the time. There are degrees of strength and severity depending on the question. So don't freak out if you get the cross in a spread. It could be something good, or it could be something as mundane as it could be anything. It could be a small hassle or a little bump in the road. It doesn't have to be to its fullest, highest degree. Okay? The advice for the cross is that we should tune in to what really matters, because the cross is about the big things in life. Okay? It tells us, like, don't sweat the small stuff, and use your faith, your intuition, and depth of feeling to learn the lessons involved and to achieve clarity. This is a card of lessons. There's always a lesson involved with the cross. Okay. So let's see how they pair up with the other cards. So here we have the fox. Let's see. The cross and the fox. Now here you could be outwitting or outrunning fate. All right? It could be surviving the burdens of the tests. Next we have the star. Okay? The cross and the stars. And it shows that what's going on is ethical. Okay? You're being blessed by your spiritual path. This indicates, what should I do as an advice? It indicates prayer, keeping the faith, asking for help. So you see, the cross isn't always negative. The cross isn't always bad. Okay? It can bring in spiritual enlightenment. Next we have the cross and the dog. Okay? This could be a priest. Okay? This could be a counselor. Or it could be a difficult relationship. It all depends on the reading. You see how we do that? Next comes the cross and the garden. Okay? This could be public sorrow. All right? This could be something that affected the whole community, and the whole community is in mourning or upset or experiencing some kind of collective sorrow. This could be a prayer group. Okay? This could also be a counseling group. Again, it all depends on the question. People always, well, how do I know which one it is? It depends on the question, and eventually you'll develop that sixth sense that'll tell you what the correct interpretation would be. All right, next we have cross and mountain. This is an enormous obstacle, okay? This is overburdened. This is big. Okay? Not only do you have the cross, but you have the mountain. So this is a big obstacle. Next we have the heart. And this could be a heartache. Or it could be a destined love. Now if you get the key with this is definitely a past life situation. Past life. It could be soulmates. Okay? The key and the cross have to do with past lives, and so does the tower for some extent. So this would be a past life connection, a past life love. Okay, but by itself, it could be heartache, or it could be a destined love. Okay, so that takes care of all of the 9 negative polarity cards in the Lenormand deck. And I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. And please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos. I hope you have a wonderful day today. And until next time, take care.